Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be comparing two guitars. Both are Fender, both are Stratocasters, and both are American made. And both are bone stock. But there's one huge difference. These two Stratocasters are 31 years apart in age. So, will they play the same? Will they sound the same? Will they even feel the same? We're going to find out right now. For our new guitar, we will be talking about this 2022 Fender Professional 2 Stratocaster in this beautiful Olympic white finish. Now for the specs on this guitar, you have 6 Fender non-locking standard tuners, you have a single string tree, you have a bone nut, you have a wonderful satin finish on the neck that makes it just a joy to play. You have a deep C shaped neck on the front. You have 22 tall skinny frets. And then you also have a contoured heel joint, which makes playing a lot easier when you get up on the higher frets. The body is an alder body. You have 3 single coil V-Mod 2nd generation pickups. And then you have a 2-point trim with steel saddles. Now when we put it on the scale, it comes in at 8.1 pounds. And that's the quick down and dirty on the new guitar. For our old guitar, we're going to have to travel back in time. All the way back to when mullets ruled the world. So, if you walked into a music store in 1991, you would find something like this. This is a 1991 Fender Stratocaster American Standard in a beautiful black and white finish. Now let's talk about the specs on it a little bit. Starting at the top, you have Fender branded non-locking standard tuners. You have a double string tree configuration on this guitar. You have a bone nut. In the back, you have a thin gloss finish, which is still pretty comfortable. It doesn't stick your hand, doesn't hang your hand up like those really thick polyurethane finishes, so it's still very comfortable. Now this is a C-shaped neck. It's very comfortable. On the front, we have 22 frets. I'd say they most feel like tall, skinny, but maybe a little bit shorter. Okay, so moving down to the body. After doing some research, I found that this is most likely a poplar body. These are also standard American pickups, Alnico 5, and you have your 2-point trim, and you have block saddles, which I love. These are my favorite ones. I think they're comfortable. They feel good on the palm of your hand. Now, once I put this on the scale, we can see that we come up with 7 pounds, 5 ounces. So that's a quick rundown on the 91 American Standard. Now my first impressions after playing both of these instruments back to back is this. Our new guitar, the neck is noticeably fatter. Also, very noticeable, is it's much more comfortable to play on this satin neck. The old guitar is not bad, but this one is very, very nice. Also, moving up to our contoured heel joint, this contoured heel joint actually does feel a bit more comfortable when you're playing on those higher frets. Now, this new guitar weighs a half a pound more than our old guitar. But I actually would have thought it to be more like a pound. It just feels like a much bigger guitar. It feels physically bigger than our older guitar. So now that's my first impressions. Let's move into that all-important sound test. Okay, so there you have it. The 2022 American Pro 2 and a 1991 American Standard Strat. Now, here's my verdict on this. The new guitar, it is a much more refined instrument. It has a single string tree. It has a satin neck. It has a contoured heel joint, and it also has much more flexible electronics. Now, that being said, the 1991 Standard has that classic Fender cluck and clack and that chime and that spank that I love. When I pick a Stratocaster up, that's what I'm going for. And I almost think that the 2022 model could be mistaken for another guitar. But this 91 model, it cannot be mistaken for another guitar. When you hear that, you know Stratocaster. You think Eric Clapton, Lay Down Sally. You think Mark Knopfler, all those great sounds of those Fenders. And that's why it's my favorite, by a long shot actually. So what did you think? Did you agree with my opinion? Which one was your favorite? Drop us a comment down below and let us know what you think. So if you like our content, please like on the videos, subscribe to the channel, and you can even make a small donation to the channel using the PayPal address above. As always, we really appreciate you guys viewing our content. Well, that's all we have time for on this video today. We'll see you again real soon in the Guitar Cranny.